Monday for ESPN, back with you this morning, and look who we have here, the one and only Triple C, Henry Cejudo, the former UFC double champion, the former Olympic wrestling gold medalist. Henry, it has been too long. How are you, sir?
Oh, I'm doing good. Let me stop you right there, because ain't no format, none of that. I am the current defending UFC flyweight and bantamweight champion of the world. I'm just allowing both of these chumps, these rented champs, to keep the belts warm for me for now.
It feels like forever since we spoke to you, and of course you haven't fought since May, where you shockingly announced your retirement. But first, where are you right now? You got your mask on. It looks like you're in an airport or something.
Yeah, I'm out here. I'm in Phoenix right now. I'll be traveling to North Carolina for the Super 32s. It's a big nationally known tournament. It's probably the toughest tournament in the country for high school kids. And ever since my retirement, I've been helping my older brother Angel with the wrestling club, and I've been preparing a lot of these guys to compete and become national champions. So it's a tough tournament to go and to try to win these belts, but that's what we're in it for.
Whenever I see your Instagram, man, you're on a plane, you're on a private jet, you're going somewhere, you're everywhere. You're everywhere and nowhere at the same time. What's up with that?
When you're the world's most eligible bachelor, man, you can do whatever the hell you want. So I'm constantly traveling, bro. I do a lot of motivational speaking, whether it's business or pleasure. But I'm constantly on the go, man. I'm constantly moving. I gotta make moves, Like even after my retirement, it's like I know exactly what I want, and there's a lot of things in the works for me.
I wanted to ask you about your sponsor, Little Trucks. I know they're a custom truck dealer down in the Southwest, and they gave you a pretty incredible gift recently. It was I know that, of course, in 2017, 3 years ago, actually almost 3 years ago to the day, that you lost your Olympic gold medal in a fire in California. Very scary experience for you. I know that it was you kind of escaped with your life in that crazy situation. And they have given you a replica gold medal, a brand new, pretty much facsimile of the gold medal that you once held. How awesome is that?
Yeah, they did, man. It's like I packed it to I want to show you guys, but I just completely had a little brain fart. But so about 3 years ago, I lost my gold medal. What they did, they gave me a replica of my exact gold medal, but the fact that it's like literally solid gold with jade in the back. And it's just a really nice gift, man. They come over to the house, and I thought we were gonna do a commercial. And it's lifted trucks, by the way, so ain't no little trucks.
Oh, lifted trucks. My apologies.
Big boys like big toys. So anyhow, lifted trucks. So they ended up surprising me at the end, and they've been a very it's a sponsorship that where they really treat you like family, man. And I guess they tend to like Triple C. They like the cringe, they like the persona, they like the act, they like the realness to all that. So they decided to surprise me with an Olympic gold medal, man, which is extremely nice of them.
So have you not had a gold medal since then, since you lost it in 2017?
I have not.
Physical one?
I have not.
Wow.
I'm in the process now since my retirement of going through the IOC. I got to get all kinds of records and things of that matter, because they don't just give you one just because it's you. It's a whole process, man. They have you letters, and you got to know the right people. And it wasn't so much that, Mark. I just haven't got to it, bro. So now that I got the time, I'm gonna hit up the IOC, talk to all these presidents, write the letters, get the police reports and whatnot.
Doesn't seem like you have too much time. It seems like you're still busy, even though you're in a state of retirement. I wanted to ask you a few questions about that. A few days ago, your manager Ali Abdelaziz said he thinks Henry Cejudo is going to fight again in 2021. What do you think about that?
Show me the money. That's it. I got my legacy. My legacy is written. I think everybody knows what I'm after. I'm out here chasing gold, man. I'm out here chasing green now. I'm sorry. That's what I want. I got all the gold. I want the green. That's why I'm doing real estate. That's why I'm gonna be co-hosting Mike Tyson's Hot Boxing with Mike. I got a potential Dancing with the Stars for next season. WWE, AEW, they're both knocking. And of course, the UFC. So Ryan Garcia, there's a lot of things in the works, man. So I'm just, it's opportunity cost, man. I'm trying to get what's best for me. That's it.
I do want to ask you about a couple of those things, but What do you think the odds are of you fighting in 2021? Do you think they're high? I mean, what would you put like a percentage at?
It all depends. It all depends on the number, man. I'm satisfied with my career, Marc, ESPN, with everybody that's watching. I am so satisfied with my career. If I never fight again, I'll be happy too. The only way I'm fighting is if it makes sense financially for me, and that's it. I swear to you, man. Though I am at my peak, and I know that, but at the same time, I know I'm a smart human being. There's behind all that cringe, there's a genius behind it, and I'm making moves, man. More than anything, I love freedom, and that's exactly what finance does to me. And I've done it in sports. I'm a two sport world champion. In three different weight classes. I have two Guinness Book of World Records. You know what I'm saying? I've done everything that I've ever wanted, man. Just show me the green, please. You show me the green, I'll be back tomorrow. But if not,
what's the number? Like, what if the UFC came to you and said, we're going to give you this amount? What gets Henry Cejudo back in the octagon?
Dana knows. Dana knows. That's between me and the UFC. That's between me and the company. They know. I spoken to him about this stuff. Prior to me retirement, I told Dana White when I sat with him, when I beat TJ Dillashaw, I said, hey man, you know, I'm a prize fighter, man. Look what I'm going. Oh, I'm doing that extra edge and working and throwing myself out to becoming the hill. I'm like, dude, I'm a player, man. I'm a player in this game. I want to help this company grow. And it's just, anyways, we just didn't see eye to eye on certain things, and you know, and I respect Dana White, number one, dude. My boss he's the coolest dude. But at the same time, we're chasing after the same thing, and that's finance. And we're fighting the same opponent. And I can't be mad at him, man, because he has to do what's best for his company, and I have to do what's best for me. So this is why I'm not hounding them no more. I'm just whatever, man. It is what it is. But if that lucky number does come up, I'll be back. I'll be back this year if they want. But
This year?
I ain't, if yeah, of course I'm in shape. I'm ready for anything. But I ain't doing things because people just want to see me fight. I'm doing things because it's gonna make sense for me financially, and that's it, man. Plus, on top of that, I want my pay-per-view comes too.
Have you spoken to them lately, like recently?
No, I'm not gonna chase, man. I'm not gonna chase. You're asking me. I just happen to randomly be doing this interview. Typically, I know Ali doesn't like me talking about this stuff, but I ain't chasing nobody. I know what I'm worth. Dana White knows I can fight. I can put both those bums out, Figueredo and Peter, the ugly potato Jan on the same damn night. And on top of that, throw in Volkanovski too. I'll make him bend the knee too. That overgrown midget.
Who would be the ideal opponent for a comeback fight?
And mixed martial arts would be Volkanovski. Overall, the fight that I really want would be Ryan Garcia.
More than any MMA fight, you'd rather box Ryan Garcia is what you're saying.
Yeah, absolutely.
Wow.
I would love to beat that Oscar De La wannabe with this padded record. I would love to make him better and become a 3-sport world champ, not just 2, but 3, and eventually become C4, so they can all bend the knee.
Have you had any conversations with any boxing people about that potentially?
We have that's in the works. Ali's doing his job. All this could potentially happen next year too, man. So whether any of this stuff doesn't even happen, I'm making my moves financially, man, through real estate and whatnot, and I'm still continuing to keep training, and I'm staying healthy. And necessarily doesn't mean I'm doing mixed martial arts, but I'm constantly keeping the body strong.
How do you see Peter Yan versus Aljamain Sterling going?
I think Aljamain Sterling's gonna beat him.
Really?
I think Peter Yan's. I think it all depends on who shows up and who works their game plan tactically, And I think that's the difference between me and all these other bums is the fact that I fight everybody different. Look at all my fights, Marc. I fight everybody completely different. From being kicked by Marlon to kicking my next opponent, Dominic Cruz, to you know what I'm saying? Like I'm able to make those adjustments. So I'm just a more tactical fighter, a smart fighter. And I'm above all these dudes. All these dudes absolutely suck. All their cookie cutter workouts.
And who do you think should be next for Volkanovski? Brian Ortega had that great win just a few days ago in Abu Dhabi against Korean Zombie. So who's next for Volkanovski?
I like the Brian Ortega one too, but honestly, I would say Zabit. I think the beat has been proven. He's undefeated in the UFC, and just in general. And I think he's the man if you were to ask me. But I also like Brian Ortega too. I think it's fair to say, even though he has that one loss with the Holloway, I think honestly, I think both of these guys have a chance to beating Volkanovski. Well, Alexander the average, because I think he sucks. And the reason why I like that fight with the 245 pounds because of the height. And I know I could beat him. Dana White knows I could beat him, and I know that from close sources. They don't want to give me the fight because they think I retire again, but they know that I could beat him. Him and Hunter Campbell, they both know that I could beat Alexander, the overgrown midget, the average Volkanovski.
Last thing, we saw you on TNT back in June on AEW with your pal Mike Tyson, and that was it. It was a one-off. I thought a lot of people were expecting you to come back, and I asked
For
Cody
now,
Rhodes.
man.
Yeah,
For now,
what's
man.
up with
It's a
that?
teaser, man. Stay tuned, bro. You kidding me? There's a time and there's a method to this madness. You kidding me? I'll make all those as an AEW. Bend the damn knee too.
I asked Cody Rhodes, who is of course an executive vice president at AEW. He's also the TNT champion. I asked him about you directly, and he said, "I would love for Henry Cejudo to come in. I would love to be a tag team with Henry Cejudo, and that he would make you like a project to help you get ready for wrestling." What are your thoughts on that?
I like that. I like that, man. I had a chance to spend time with them too when I was out in Florida. Real cool people, man. Down to earth, man. And spend a few when I was with Mike. Spend a few nights with them, and they're just solid people, man. They can tell it's a culture with AEW. I haven't necessarily done it with the WWE, but with AEW, I could say they have a beautiful thing going on. And I love the storylines, how they're just different. Dudes with the skateboard, you know what I mean? Ladder matches, all that crazy stuff. Like, the hell. But I like it. I think I'd be extremely good at it. I think I'd kill it. To be honest with you, I'm
I think I,
athletic. I can do everything those dudes are doing. I can do a triple backflip off the damn rope, and you know what I mean. I can do it all.
I think I saw you recently training with WWE Hall of Famer and a fellow Olympic gold medalist Kurt Angle recently, didn't you?
Oh, it's true. Oh, it's damn true. It is. Kurt. We became good friends. That's the first time I've met Kurt actually a few months ago, and we kind of hit it off. And he gave me a lot of good pointers. And he wants me in the WWE. He wants me to do some things there. So there could be some potential things with the WWE as well. So there's a lot, man. You kidding me, man? You think I'm out here picking my nose?
It sounds like you have options, my man.
Yeah, options, and it's beautiful, man. And that's something that the UFC has given me. It's given me a platform, and Dana. So again, man, I go back to me being grateful. There's a pink elephant in the room, and yeah, it is financial. You make that financial number right, and I'll come back. But if not, I'm good, man. I'm at peace. You have any idea what it feels like to be satisfied, to feel full? That's what I feel every single day. This is why I'm carefree. This is why I'm able to do the things that I do, because you know what? Nobody can say shit.
Last thing, Henry, 2021 next year. What are the odds that we'll see you doing something in combat sports, whether it's the UFC, boxing, WWE, AEW? Is there a good chance that we'll see Henry Cejudo on TV somewhere doing some version of fighting in 2021?
I tell you what, man. Don't you even think that I've let Valentina Shevchenko off the hook either. So she may be next to bend the knee too.
So what do you think? 2021?
That'll be 2021 if it happens. You can line them up too.
Give me a percentage.
And I'm not talking about a date. I'm talking about fighting for that gold, being the first intergender champ. That's what I'm talking about.
Give me a percentage, Henry. 2021. Will we see you somewhere? What percent?
100%. I'm gonna be 100%. Everywhere.
There you go. Everywhere. Maybe all of them.
All of the above. I can do it all. I'm the jack of all trades, master of all of them.
Awesome. Thank you again for the time, man. I know you got a flight out to North Carolina. Enjoy the wrestling tournament there, and hopefully we'll see you soon, man. It's been too long.
Yeah, for sure, man. I want to give another big shout out to Lifted Trucks. I want to say thank you for that replica of the gold medal. I like it a lot better than my actual real gold medal. I just want to give a big thanks to them. You guys, if you guys are in Phoenix, you guys need a truck, go to liftedtrucksaz.com and get your damn truck. And before I go too, You can tell that Davidson forgave the Lord of the Ringworms and Peter, the ugly potato Jan, and that overgrown baboon Alexander Volkanovski, that I can take them all on the same night and they can all bend the knee to King Triple C. I'm out.
Thanks for watching ESPN on YouTube. For live streaming sports and premium content, subscribe to ESPN Plus.